Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
Guys, you got to give it to CNN. When it comes to propaganda for the left, CNN is right up there at the top. They push a bunch of fake news. What they actually put out is not true whatsoever. They are the strong arm of the media when it comes to supporting the Democrat Party and Joe Biden. Now, guys, this summer, your gas prices reached an all-time high of over $5 per gallon. Now, if you were actually in the People's Republic of California, in certain areas, it was actually somewhere around $10 per gallon. It was extremely, extremely high. Now, gas prices have been coming down, but I told you guys before, it's actually going down for the wrong reasons. However, CNN is not going to tell you that. Actually, guys, they're actually celebrating the decline in gas prices, but they're not telling you the true reason why. Folks, the other day, a guy on CNN, actually one of the senior writers, actually had this to say about the decline in gas prices. Here we go on the Daily Wire. CNN blasted for claiming Americans got $100 a month raise over slightly lower gas prices. Yeah, they're twisting this, folks. They're telling you that you actually got a raise because the gas prices now are somewhere around $3.99 per gallon, which is a little bit around $1 lower than what it was when it actually hit the highest. But still, this is still way higher than when Donald Trump actually left office. Let's read this, guys. CNN faced intense backlash online Friday after publishing a report that suggested Americans should view a slight dip in gas prices as a $100 a month raise or a $100 a month tax cut. Yeah, this is completely insane. This is not a $100 raise. You're still paying way more than before when Donald Trump was actually in office. The national average price of gasoline was $2.38 per gallon when Biden assumed office, according to the Energy Information Administration, and increased to $3.53 per gallon by the start of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. So that is over $1.20 right there. Prices surpassed $5 per gallon in early July before subsiding to $3.92 per gallon as of Friday, according to AAA. CNN Business senior writer Chris Isidore lauded the decline in gas prices without mentioning that costs remain highly elevated from the levels seen less than 2 years ago. This is what this moron actually said. Quote, "Next time you stop at a gas station, think of it as a $100 a month tax cut, or maybe a $100 a month raise," Isidore wrote. The steady drop in gas prices over the past few months has turned into an unexpected form of economic stimulus, coming at a time when the Federal Reserve is trying to cool the economy and battle rising prices with higher interest rates, close quote. This is completely moronic what this man said here. Gas prices have declined because the demand, especially when it comes to the economy, is down. I mean, economics is just simple supply and demand. And folks, we are in a recession, but the mainstream media, they're trying to change what a recession actually is. We are in a recession. And by the way, folks, companies know it. And it's going to get worse for these companies. If you are an employee at a company, right now you should be worried about actually having a job. Look at this, guys. On the New York Post, half of U.S. companies gearing up for layoffs, surveys suggest. Yeah, layoffs are coming. Half of U.S. Companies are going to be laying off people because this recession is real, folks. And Joe Biden has failed this country. It says here more than half of all U.S. companies are planning to lay off employees as they brace for an economic downturn, according to a new survey. The PwC survey, which polled 700 executives and board members across the U.S., found 52% of companies have already enacted hiring freezes. 4 out of 10 have rescinded jobs or at signing bonuses for new hires, and roughly half have started laying off or are preparing to cut headcount. So layoffs are coming, folks. Layoffs are coming. See, it's the demand. People aren't even going to really be able to afford gas, and that is a problem right there. The grim numbers underscore how dramatically sentiment has changed from a year ago when employers were hand-wringing over losing staff amid the so-called Great Resignation, when employees left corporations en masse. Nevertheless, companies are still trying to keep top talent happy, with 2/3 of employers increasing pay, expanding benefits, or allowing more flexible work schedules for other workers. Some companies are embracing full-time remote work as a way of keeping high performers happy. Now, also, folks, inflation is still super duper high. Inflation is still bad. It went down a tick, but it's still way, way high. And if they actually use the old model when it comes to inflation, inflation is pretty much even worse than what they're actually leading on. I believe last month when they did it, or month before last, I believe inflation was like at 9.1%. I believe now it's at 8.7%. It's still completely insane because we have an incompetent administration that is actually running this country. Your gas prices are still super duper high. Very, very high. People are not traveling. They don't want gas because they know how bad things are. And half of companies are actually planning to let go of people. So this guy over at CNN saying, look at it as $100 a month raise. Really? This is not a raise. Your dollar over a year and a half ago when President Trump was in office went a whole lot further. Your gas prices were something like $2.30. And now this idiot is talking about, hey, this is a raise, this is a tax cut. No, it's not. It is still super duper high. But CNN, man, they're probably the worst company out there. They probably are when it comes to the media. This is why people don't trust them. Their ratings on all of their shows are in the gutter. Complete trash. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.